How are you, mate?
I'm not bad, mate. How the devil are you? I bet you're stressed today, are you?
Mate, I just got back now with my youngins in garden, but felt bad, honestly, mate. What a morning. Wow. Honestly.
Do you want to give a little rundown then of how this started and like your involvement in it, and then obviously what's gone down today?
Right. You know, from the start, mate, obviously, I started working with some guys on my promotion now. Obviously, there's always been talk, haven't there, about Brett May and Danny Christie and how to do fucking massive numbers, all this. And it was just the fellas who I'm now working with, like I say, that they just said to me, listen, get this put to bed and we'll get this fight to happen. He says, we're willing here. He says, well, but give both these boys 20 grand each to have this fight, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So on that point, he says, right, he said, get hold of Danny Christie, which I rang Danny. Danny was like, I told Danny what these lads had said. He'd agreed. Boom, got hold of Brett. He'd agreed. Now, these guys had paid for a Queensbury stand-up straight to fight. Do you know what I mean? That point, everything's going fine. Then, obviously, Mondays, he's fucking announced it. Oh, we finally managed to push it up the line, which this time, tell you the truth, mate, I actually thought this fight were going to go down. Do you know what I mean? Because, like I say, for that money, mate, and what they were earning off it, Danny was going to have it anyway. So, it was a bonus to Danny. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I'd fight Danny Christie for 20 grand, and I'm not a fighter.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. So, at this point, I honestly thought, we've managed it. It's going to go over lines. You know what I mean? There would have been a pay-per-view, obviously.
Yeah.
No one does that. No one does out for no. So these guys would have earned good off numbers. That's why they're willing to put that money into it.
Yeah, makes sense.
Now, like I say, it's I've just put my own video up on Facebook. It's like I said, I've just said to Brett myself on phone because he just rang me. I said, listen, I ain't gonna fucking get on and slag you. I said, I'll tell everyone how it is, and this is as simple as it is. The fight was sorted. They both agreed, yeah. Danny's come down the night before. Brett's turned up this morning. The lads from overseas have brought the money. The money's there. Everything's all good. The goalposts changed, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To the point where it were a no rules fight, biting, eye gouging, all in. Now, like I say, I said to Danny myself, I wouldn't lose my eye for 20 grand. I wouldn't lose my ear or have someone biting my face. Like that's just, and I fight myself. Do you know what I mean? But there's in my view, there's no honour in that. Do you know what I mean?
And neither of them are no rules fighters either. Are they? Do you know what I mean? It's not like that. Either of them have a history of it.
No, mate. That's the thing. And like I say, it's like we put it across now in my video. I just said as trying to put that fight on. We only did it because, like I say, for me, it's been talked about now and it's meant to have run how many times. So at that point, we thought, yeah, it's happening. And like I say, if shit's going to change, I don't blame fucking hell. Who in the right mind's going to get 10 stone away to a no rules guy for a guy? You get a guy on 10 stone on top of you who's going to gouge your eyes out and bite your face. You ain't getting him off. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, that's an all different sort of fight. If it's for them lads and them lads enjoy it, but that's not my thing, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
me neither. I prefer the sports side of stuff where both people walk away in some way, shape or form, at least.
Well, that's it. The main thing, like I say, when we thought it was going to go off, even Danny said this himself, and I think at one point Brett said it as well. It'd happen, and then it'd get put to bed. Whoever fucking won, whoever fucking lost, and shake hands, and that would have been it done. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, it's not played out like that, has it? So.
Well, I don't think if Brett won't fight him for 20k, giving away 10 stone weight difference, I don't think it's ever going to happen to me. I think it's just time everybody just moved on and forgot about it.
Mate, I've just said this. I've just said this in my video. That if you have a look on me,
I will
Facebook,
do.
I've just posted a video. Like I said, my involvement in any fight with Brett May or Danny Christie ever again is done. Because, like I say, mate, I don't care who you are. You just said it yourself. 20 bags and you aren't fighting. There's fucking something wrong. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And that's if the fight's not happened now, no one's going to make that fight happen.
Nah.
So, but that's just my view on it. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
If you rang me up, we were talking before. Obviously, I'm going to come on and do something about my actual promotion that I'm running.
Yep. Well, what I was going to say to you as well is I would like to do that face to face. We'll come down with the mics and the cameras, and we'll do that face to face and sit in the same room. It's a much better vibe than doing it over the internet.
Yeah, definitely, mate. And then we can just iron everything out. Yeah. Like I say, this new promotion that we're going off, like I say, it's I expect it to take off quite big. But like I say, back to what we're talking about, mate. as for this, all I can say is, mate, I have tried, and I have had my mind and my patience tried with it, and I'm just done with it now, bro.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
Well,
that's it.
10 out of 10 for trying anyway, though. I really thought it was going to get over the line today. As soon as Danny confirmed that the money was real and it was there, I thought, this has got to happen now. It's got to.
But like I say, them boys from overseas, they've got... Hell, I ain't got 40 bags to be chucking them, do you know what I mean? But like, them boys have got the means to do that. And that's all they said. They said, look, if it's, and when they both spoke on the phone, that's what we got. They got the terms told, you two boys fight and you'll get paid that. And everything was kosher. At that point, I thought it was going over, mate. Yeah. But obviously, it hasn't worked out that way. So.
Well, never mind, mate. But thank you very much. Thank you very much for doing this little interview. And I'll see you soon. We'll sort that out.
Yeah, don't worry, bro. Take care, mate.
Take care, fella.
I could be paddling ball in a minute. Right, people. Listen, just fucking hell. Ed fell off today with this. Address it now. Brett's turned around this morning. He turned up. He says he turned up to Lakeside. Danny Christie's turned up. He were here last night. He got a hotel. Turned up now. Them boys from overseas, they arranged obviously the money they were getting paid. The money were here. There was no problem with that. Now, they were told that obviously they were getting paid for this fight on it being a stand-up straightener, Queensberry rules fight. Then on that, Brett wanted to change it because saying Danny coming to his waters. Fair enough, he wants to say what he wants to say, but then he changed the goalposts, and then the fight became a no rules fight, all in. Then some MMA type fucking rules or whatever it is. Which, like I say, at that one thing, I'm a fighting man myself. That's to me a no rules fight. If someone's going to gouge your eyes out or bite your finger or bite your face, that's not a real fight anyway. And there's no honour in that. So I have no. Like I say, had no problem turning around it with what Danny Christie says. Totally agree. A fight with honour is a fight with honour, with two men standing, giving it with a fist. If people want to be biting people and that, like I say, that's not where I'd run it anyway. You know what I mean? I'd not risk my eye for no amount of money, or someone biting my face, or my ears, or my fingers off. And I've got my kids and family to go home to, just like Danny has. So on that, I understand that. There's nothing else we could have done. Like I say, these boys overseas, they offered that money and the cash were there. And like I said, that's why I'll be done with this fight now, because I don't care what anybody says. If it ain't going to happen for 20 grand a piece, it's fucking never going to happen. This fight's never going to happen. So on that note, like I say, not disputing Brett's putting out there, not disputing Brett May turned up. Danny Christie's been here since the day before. The terms and conditions of the fight got changed. Now these boys from overseas, they were paying for a certain fight. That's what we were involved in. By the time they've gone now, I believe Danny's turned around and said, "Fuck it, I'll have it no rules." But by that time, it's too late. Them boys are gone. They have to deal with getting that back now. So it's down to Brett May and Danny Christie now if it's going to carry on. If the only way they're going to, I'll just explain this to Brett, is going to make some money out of it is if he runs a pay-per-view on it, which at this time I've run about and it's fucking blew my head off. It's a lovely day. I'm back home with my kids and I intend to spend it that way. So that's just my view on it, and like I say, what we've tried to do to make this fight happen. Sorry people, but it's not worked. So that's it. That is all I have to say on the matter.